Hi guys, it's Ifbb Pro Carrie Lawyer here today to talk to you about six-pack bags. What is a six-pack bag? Well, six-pack bag is a food transport system. It's a lunchbox, but food transport system sounds way more fancy, so we'll call it that. So a couple years ago, somebody bought me my first six-pack bag, and it looks like this. Now, this thing is so cool. When I first got it, I just was obsessed with it. It makes it very easy for you to carry your food everywhere. So this one was a 3-meal system. There's also a 6-meal system, which is like the same shape, but it was bigger and wider. And off to the side here, it came with a bunch of these freezer thingies that you just, I don't know if I can hold this and do it, but you just pull it off to the side, tuck it in there, and I think you can drop it in from the top too. But this will keep all your food cold for a good 5 hours, easy. This one did come with the Tupperware containers in it. If you're anything like me though, sometimes I would treat it like Gladware, and then people would borrow stuff to take food home in my 6-pack containers, which was a huge mistake, and then I would never see them again. So 6-pack though online, I think it's sixpackbags.com. You can buy replacement containers for these. They sell them separately also. And then in the top of this one opens up, and there's this neat little tray that you could put, like, you know, vitamins in, or ladies, you could even put in hair ties or a tube of lipstick, or, you know, if you're like me and you're constantly brushing your teeth, you could probably put a toothbrush in there also. And then both sides have a side pocket to store extra things in. There's dividers in the side. This was really, I think the intention was for water bottles. And if you were just doing like one big one, you could flap that open, or put, you know, like 3 water bottles on one side, same thing on the other. Now, 6-pack has come a long way since this first bag. And I just bought this one probably about a year ago. They came out with one that looks, for ladies, that looks more like a purse. Just so you know too, they have all different styles for men. They have one that looks more like a backpack. There might be one that looks like a briefcase. This, I love. This, to me, looks just like a purse. But in the back, this thing opens up. Ta-da! And you can put all your meals in here. This, I still have the containers for, because I haven't had this long, and I learned my lesson the first time not to loan out all my Tupperware, my 6-pack ware. And then, I don't know if you can see, this here unzips, and then all your freezer gel packs fit in here. Same thing, it will keep your food cold for 5 hours. Totally fabulous. So that's where your food goes. And then in the top, this isn't super deep right here, because obviously your food has to go in the back, but you could fit your wallet in here, sunglasses, cell phone, you know, it's a purse, whatever else you need to do. And this has a zip closure. Not gonna lie, I think the main reason why I bought this bag was, one, because I wanted something more fashionable, but my kids and I go to the movie theater all the time, and inevitably, they want to eat lunch in there. Well, I don't want to spend a ton of money paying for food at the movie theater. So nobody sees me bringing food in, because this thing looks like a purse. I'm just going in there with my purse, and then we relax in the theater and pull out our lunch. So this is fantastic. If you don't want to invest in something that is, you know, a little more expensive, these are, you know, a little bit more expensive. I bought this little guy. I don't even think this store exists anymore. It probably, oh, there's still silverware in there. Probably closed, but this is the kind of thing you can get anywhere for your kids' lunches, or probably Bed Bath and Beyond. This one had like a pot, I don't know if you can see, had a little pocket for your ice pack, and this would probably just hold maybe 1 meal and a water bottle if you just needed to bring lunch to work one day and you're sitting at your desk. This is really good. And then I also have, before I had bought my purse 6-pack bag, when I would go on trips, I was traveling and I needed more than 4 meals. Let's say I needed a day's worth of meals, or I was doing a show and then I needed to like pre-cook all my food, and the hotel would have a refrigerator in there, and then I would need like enough food for maybe 3 days. I went to 31.com. 31 sells, they call this some kind of tote, and I don't remember. Actually, I don't even know if you guys can see, but this one you can embroider. I put Physique Girl on it. It's probably not coming up very good. This thing probably holds about a dozen meals. It is enormous. And this also keep your food cold for probably a good 5 hours. I would just buy the Gladware containers. When I'm done eating, you know, I throw them back in here, take them home, wash them. I love this thing. This thing has been with me everywhere. Honestly, all these bags have been with me everywhere, over and over and over again. The reason why I'm showing you guys all these terrific bags is because you can pre-cook your food. Don't feel like you're stuck at work and there's nothing to eat, so you got to go to the vending machine. People, please don't do that. There's no reason why you can't eat healthy. There are a lot of inexpensive ways to eat healthy. You're actually saving money in the end. If you're going to the grocery store and you're buying an enormous thing of chicken and you're cooking it all, you're saving money. So if you guys have any questions about these fabulous bags, please email me, Carrie, C-A-R-R-I-E _lawyer, L-A-W-Y-E-R, @yahoo.com. Also, check out 31.com if you're looking for this awesome super tote. 31 sells totes in other sizes too. This is the biggest one they sell, thermal tote. They also have smaller ones if you just need like a 1 meal or 2 meal planned bag. 6-pack has a gazillion bajillion very fashionable bags. I believe it is 6pack.com or 6packfitness.com. I think I know all these before I would make a video. I'm sorry, I don't know them all. But definitely want to check those out. And again, 6-pack sells everything separately in case you lose stuff or something should break. Their products are super durable. I've never had a container break. Their food containers are all dishwasher safe. I have not ever had a problem with these gel packs leaking. They're actually really, really good. One thing I would suggest though, before you stick them in the freezer, when you order your 6-pack bag, this is not frozen obviously, lay it flat before you stick it in the freezer. If this thing freezes and it's all bended up, when you go to stick it in the bag, it won't lay flat and it might be hard to zip it closed. Make sure that you let the gel go into your freezer flat and let it freeze flat. That's kind of important. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fabulous weekend and see you next week. Thanks. Bye.